Wolf, get away from those sheep.
Bollocks.
You're listening to the Wolf and the Shepherd podcast, broadcasting from Fort Worth in the great state of Texas. Now, get ready for this episode of the Wolf and the Shepherd.
Welcome to this little bonus episode of the Wolf and the Shepherd. Today, we're going to be talking about Luke got milk?
Yeah, so at the beginning of episode 8, The Last Jedi, Luke Skywalker looks like he's living a pretty peaceful life. And just like his Jedi mentors before him, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, is chosen somewhere without an internet connection.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, you would think the way the whole empire works because of all of those holograph things that he'd have internet everywhere, but it looked like the place he had didn't have any internet. Yeah. And he basically chose, I guess, the Empire, the galactic version of Walmart, because he had to catch his own food and then find something a little bit tastier than that ocean seawater to drink.
Yeah, I don't know if oceans are the same on all planets.
Oh, I think they are.
Yeah, let's just assume they are, and he
Right.
didn't want to drink salt water. We know he's not any stranger to dubious-looking milk because, you know, people made a big thing of, you know, in Star Wars A New Hope, when he drank the blue milk, right, which, if you read the expanded universe stuff, it's actually bantha milk.
Oh, no kidding. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do like blue bantha cheese and all that other stuff.
Oh, for like chicken wings?
Yeah. Mm. In The Last Jedi, he decides to improvise a little bit, and he milks what looks like a giant hairless sloth, which has a pretty impressive set of lower mammary glands, honestly.
Yeah, if I remember right, there were like 4 of them, weren't there?
I don't know. I can't remember if there was like 2 or 4.
I think there were 4.
Yeah.
I think there were a lot. Kind of like a cow has like that udder with, you know, all the additional milking places.
Right, yeah.
But so I did a little research because I know we were going to talk about this briefly. And that animal's name or the species or whatever, it's a female thalasiren. So I couldn't find any kind of backstory on how Luke finally decided, hey, you know, I bet this milk is pretty good, but maybe he just played some kind of Jedi mind trick on the animal or whatever and probably had a pretty awkward first interaction.
We've got to wonder if it is the same thalasiren which turned up each day, like roughly around breakfast after she'd fed the kids. She just kind of turned up ready for, you know, Luke to milk. And I can't remember exactly from the movie, but I didn't see him like give her any fish or anything and give her any type of food in return. So I don't know really what's in it for her, to be honest.
No, that's actually a good point. I mean, was it just like that one that he kept milking all the time, or were there multiple ones on the little island? I mean, it's not a big island, so you'd think maybe it was the only one. And the weird thing was, Rey, you know, kind of walks up and doesn't really look too shocked about the whole deal. I mean, thinking about that little inflatable bread that she ate in episode 7 and all that good stuff, I really don't think she had any room to be too judgmental.
Yeah, I think I could drink that milk out of a carton, you know, the kind of thalasiren milk, but, you know, I think I'd be anxious making eye contact if I was doing the milking myself. But I wonder if on those cartons they have missing, like, baby, you know, thalasiren.
Well, maybe that's where the bounty hunters can find, you know, their next job, maybe on those milk cartons. I mean, that would make sense, right?
Yeah. I'm not being presumptuous, but I think those thalasiren all look the same. So I think if you found any baby thalasiren and brought it to the mother, they'd be like, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And by the way, I swear I read somewhere that what he was actually drinking, like in real life, was coconut water.
Yeah, they added the green color post-production. Now, I do remember Mark Hamill said that the blue milk he drank in A New Hope, whatever they'd made that out of and added the color into, tasted absolutely terrible. So he wanted his own choice this time, what he was going to drink.
Oh, okay. Well, I think he should have just skipped the bottle thing and just went straight to the teat.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what kind of window of opportunity he has to milk it, because you know what it's like. I mean, I don't know if you've ever sucked cow's udder before, but they get a little bit impatient after a while, and then they just kind of wander off.
I can honestly tell you I've never done that.
Well, you have never lived in the country. I think he'd have actually killed and roasted a few porgs over an open fire to complement the milk. That would have kind of set the scene a little bit more.
I wonder what Wookiee milk tastes like.
Well, we could ask Chewbacca, but I don't think I really want to make a Chewbacca's mama joke there, and also if we go down that path, I think we're going to violate the entire Star Wars universe.
Yeah, and we definitely want to do that. So happy Star Wars Day, everybody. We certainly appreciate the support. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Wolf and the Shepherd podcast. If you like what you just heard, we hope you'll pass along our web address, thewolfandtheshepherd.com, to your friends and colleagues. And please leave us a positive review on iTunes when you get a chance. Check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for additional content. Join us next time for another episode of The Wolf and the Shepherd.